By 1990, house music was a global music genre. Artists from the UK to Australia were filling dance floors with a 909 kick drum. And that was almost inevitable. From its inception in Chicago, house music was always a cross-cultural phenomenon.
I never thought that my songs were going to start anything. It was just stuff I was just writing at home that I wanted to listen to.
If somebody told me when I was younger that this music that we were making in our basement would be the shot heard round the world, I would say, give me some of what you smoking, pal.
Daft Punk, Armand Van Helden, these people have taken stuff and they've been real creative. And you can't say that these people haven't been more creative than, or less creative than we were. Like, you know, people say, oh, Pierre, you started acid. You know, how do you feel about these people, you know, doing this and that and taking your sound? And I'm like, whose sound? Once it's on a record, it's like it's like shareware. You're sharing it, and you allowing other people to add their own ideas. I mean, whatever I did, I guarantee you, I got it from somebody.
Built on the ability to take ready-made sounds and create something new, house has redefined the very notion of music.
You got to keep learning in this business to stay on top. You can never say, oh, I'm not going to listen to so-and-so, that's some new kid, what does he know? I'm like, these new kids come in with fresh ears. They like, oh, what if we do this? You know, just like when I first started, I'm like, oh, you know, turning these knobs, doing stuff. So, I mean, you got to keep learning.
We stole everybody's music. I mean, that's how we created our sound.
We had the musical talent to progress to that next level. Other people took it to the next level, you know, briefly, but I don't think the songwriting was there. We were focused on the groove. We had great grooves, so.
Because we can really be experimental.
I know that house is the basis for all these dance musics that are coming out now. All of them.
Constantly reinventing itself, house's unique ability to create new genres is matched only by its irresistible power to move dance floors across the world. Larry Levan and Ron Hardy were to die of drug-related illness in 1992. But their legacy is a music that has taken flight far beyond the clubs of its birth. Without such pioneering DJs, dance music would never have flourished. Without labels like Trax, house music may never have left Chicago. But without Marshall Jefferson, house wouldn't have Move Your Body.
Music all night long. With that house music, you can't go wrong.
15 years later, and house dominates pop music. From Madonna to U2, no one has escaped its restless beat.
I think the house is the feeling, and I think that if you don't feel it, it can't be house.
It's always about bringing emotions out in people, making them feel great.
Anyone can make dance music. Doesn't matter where you're from. It almost doesn't even matter what technology you have access to. And there is that welcoming egalitarian quality to it that I find really inspiring.
Dance music, house music, techno became a kind of lingua franca, you know, it became a global language.
That language started with a beat in the cities of America. But it was here in Britain that dance music became a culture the whole world could embrace.
Any movement takes a community of like-minded people to move it forward. We were competitive as DJs and producers, but we felt like we were in the same club, and we very much so wanted to do whatever we needed to do to help that club grow.
The music is just a reflection of the culture. It's a microcosm of what's actually happening out in the world. People started to ask for their voices to be heard. The women's movement, the gay movement, Black Power movement, all these things started to cross-pollinate each other, and we became comrades. And it played itself out in nightclubs.